Hello and welcome back to the LEMME Clutch, and today I'll be talking about a video. It'll be a second part here of the video. I'm going to talk about the Dagestani hypocrisy part 2. So for those of you guys who didn't know, I made a video back then about we need to stop Dagestani fighters from ruining UFC. It got a lot of views and mixed reactions, so based on that I thought why not I make another video, because these guys, they just don't quit, they keep coming. That's what their whole persona is all about. It all started when this guy, Usman Nurmagomedov, came and said this. I think my resume is better than his. That's what Usman Nurmagomedov, a Bellator champion, said about Ilia Topuria. I just can't help but notice that how much hatred Usman Nurmagomedov and his buddy Dagestanis have for a guy like Ilia Topuria. Just can't know what the reason is. I mean, I do know a reason, but I don't want to say it. So to crack this, we will take a look at the resume of Usman Nurmagomedov. So here's his official resume on ESPN. This is the resume of Usman Nurmagomedov. So he fought Paul Hughes, which was the most closest fight he ever had. I think Paul could have won, but still I think he won. Usman won, fair decision, but that was the most closest fight he ever had. Very competitive fight. So good fight, good win. Then he got some motherfucker called Aaron Shelby or whatnot. Nobody know who this is. Alright. Then some guy called Primus. It was a no contest, so no clear victory. He fought Benson Henderson 2023. Benson Henderson, last I checked, was about 48 years old. So he has a victory over Benson Henderson. Congratulations, Usman. Congratulations. And then look at this, Patricio Pitbull. Now we all know how fucking great Patricio Pitbull is, right? Got destroyed by fucking Yair Rodriguez in Burma. So that's your resume. Yet you are here or fucking yapping that you have a better resume than Ilia Topuria. Guys, do I really need to show you the Ilia Topuria resume? Seriously, do I need to show you the resume of Ilia Topuria to show how fucking hypocritical this thing is? From said by Usman Nurmagomedov, and he probably got support of all his buddy when saying this. Because Usman isn't the only one talking crap about Ilia Topuria. There are a lot of others. There's his brother Khabib, Islam, many others. They talk crap. There's Umar. They all talk crap about Ilia Topuria. I don't know why. Right? So this is the first part of the hypocrisy. I'm going to show you something else. Because right after he said this, Ilia and Usman don't like each other. Right? So Topuria has this to say about Ilia Topuria, Ilia on Islam. Usman said that UFC featherman Shabbat is telling me that Usman asked if Ilia Topuria has ever fought in the street in his Instagram stories. So this was the response of Ilia Topuria, saying it has been a long time, to be honest. How are you doing with drugs? Are you still okay on steroids? So for those of you who didn't know, Usman Nurmagomedov actually did drugs, PEDs, performance enhancing drugs. And I've got an article to prove that. Look at this. ABC News. Bellator Usman Nurmagomedov fails drug test, suspended 6 months. I'm gonna read the whole article. Bellator lightweight champion Usman Nurmagomedov has been suspended 6 months in California and fined $50,000 for testing positive for a prohibited substance. California State Athletic Commission (CSAC) Executive Order Andy Foster confirmed Saturday with ESPN. Nurmagomedov has been pulled from Bellator lightweight World Grand Prix because of failed drug test. He will be not stripped of his title. So this is the greatest PFL champion, the guy who thinks he has a better resume than Ilia Topuria, and he fails a drug test and got suspended for 6 months, which makes you question how many of these people are actually on drugs. Because given the fact how the guys look and how much strength they have, sometimes as a fan you have to ask this question. But I'm not blaming anyone, I'm not putting any questions out there. I'm just showing the hypocrisy of these Dagestani fighters, specifically Usman Nurmagomedov in this very situation, right? So this was all the saga between Usman and Ilia. Now this is when his brother jumps in. So right about here, his brother jumps in. Islam Makhachev says it's no secret that Ilia's been ducking Arman. You heard it. Now here's the official video. Watch this.
для Ильи, и не кажется ли тебе, что Топурия избегает его?
Ну, что избегает, не секрет. Я уже видел там баталии в интернете, где он говорит, я лучше завершу карьеру, чем буду с ним драться. И я думаю на данный момент, что...
So both Islam and Arman are on the same page when it comes to so-called ducking. So this is the official saying, there is no secret Ilya is ducking Arman Tsarukyan. I've seen battles on the internet where he says I would rather end my career than fight him. Guys, I already covered this video. I told you that Dana White actually doesn't want Arman to fight Ilya Topuria because he ruined a fucking man. But this is coming from Islam Makhachev. I like Islam Makhachev. But like seriously, Islam, are you the one to talk, mate? Like seriously, are you gonna talk about ducking, mate? Like seriously, are you gonna talk about ducking? Right? Does anybody remember this? This is just 5 months ago. Happy Bunch reported it. Islam Makhachev has reportedly turned down a fight with Ilya Topuria. Islam has not agreed to fight. He maintains the position that Topuria needs to earn a title shot at 155 per Makhachev's team. So who exactly is doing the ducking? I'm asking you, Islam Makhachev. Who exactly is doing the ducking? Now, I'm not really sold out on the idea that you actually ducked. Although you did duck him, but still, you have your reasons. Because you cleared out division, you want to move up. But to say this shit to a guy who literally destroyed your biggest title defense, Charles Sullivan, in 1 round is fucking preposterous. It's very sad, it's very tragic. I would expect something better from Islam Makhachev because I like Islam Makhachev. He's better than most of the fighters from Dagestan. He's actually a very nice fighter. I like Islam Makhachev. I don't like Khabib that much. I never cared for Zabit. Magomedov is good. Umar is a douchebag. Usman is not even in this picture. That proves how much of a douchebag he is. Right? Usman is not even ranked. He fought Paul Hughes. It was the most competitive fight of his career. I 100% believe if Paul Hughes or Usman Nurmagomedov comes into UFC and fights somebody like Paddy Pimblett, they get destroyed. Because Paul Hughes is not even at the level. Paul Hughes isn't anything special. Like I could clearly see Arman Tsarukyan breaking him. I could clearly see Justin Gaethje fucking knocking him out. I could definitely see Max Holloway fucking destroying him in the 5-round war. So for him to come out there and say shit like, oh well actually it's no secret that Ilya has been ducking, and for this Usman to say that his resume is better than Ilya Topuria, get fucked. Get fucked, honestly speaking. This hypocrisy needs to end. Some of these guys, not all of these guys, are actually ruining our sport right now. Ilya, everybody knows this. Ilya is the only fighter right now that is the most spectacular, most phenomenal, and a really exciting fighter. In a time where everybody wants to clinch, fucking leg hump, crotch sniff, Ilya goes out there, risks a lot, and fights a war, and knocks out people, knocks out motherfuckers in less than 3 rounds. Who has he knocked out? Ilya Topuria I'm talking about. Who has he knocked out? Alexander Volkanovski, Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway. These are greatest fighters of all time. So for these guys to come out there and say like Ilya doesn't really is a great fighter, or is he ducking, or his resume isn't anything better, it shows the pure hypocrisy, and it shows the hatred towards Ilya Topuria, which I don't fucking like. I would expect something better from Islam Makhachev, by the way. I would really hope Islam Makhachev says that Ilya is not ducking him, which is absolutely clear, because why possibly would Ilya duck a guy like her and then ask for a fight against you, Islam Makhachev, who is literally one of the greatest fighters right now in the UFC? Why? It doesn't make any sense. So we need to talk more about this. And you know what? I think I might make another video on this. I think I have to do a series on this until somebody comes out there and tells me why things are the way they are. Until one of these fight fans or these people go out there and apologize. We as a fan need to hold some of these motherfuckers accountable. I'm saying this with pure respect. They are great fighters, phenomenal fighters. I like Islam Makhachev more than anybody else. I like him. He's definitely in my top 5. Alright? That's how much I like him. He's an entertaining fighter. But this hypocrisy needs to end. You can't be go out there saying shit like this. This is just hypocrisy and pure hatred for Ilya Topuria. So yeah guys, this is my official reaction. Let me guys know what you guys think. If you like more of this content like this, please like, share and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram as well. MMA Clutch is his name. Like and subscribe. I'll see you again. Adios.